allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. President Roger Florkowitz.
Present.
Vice President Tim Marvinitis.
Present.
Secretary Paul Petrie.
Here.
David Tarosi.
Here.
Tom Folk.
Here.
Attorney Christian Bartholomew.
Here.
Fire Chief Robert Patterson.
Here.
Deputy Fire Chief David Meyer.
Here.
Acting Secretary John Gedemans here.
All right. Do I hear a motion on approval of the minutes from last meeting on August 7th? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Minutes are approved. All right, moving on quickly, correspondence, Fire Department.
If I could just add one thing, on October 4th, the Schererville Fire Department will be hosting its annual open house at Fire Station 2 at 280 Plum Creek Drive between the hours of 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So hope to see everybody there.
Okay.
Chief, might I also ask, as far as correspondence goes, we did receive a correspondence from another firefighter concerning his resignation. Did you want to present that?
Yes.
What was the date on the open house?
10-4.
10/4. Good, buddy.
All right. Old business, continued review of the Merit Board rules.
One second.
I got
sorry.
one thing to add to that also.
Oh,
This
okay.
just came in. So, dated September 2nd. This is Chief Patterson. Please accept this letter of formal resignation from the position of firefighter EMT with the Town of Schererville Fire Department effective September 3rd, 2025. This is from firefighter EMT Nick Minkma.
And that was one of the other personnel actions that we had
Okay.
discussed.
Of the portion that we had of the three that were mentioned last time, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there going to be posting for that position as far as head count? Where does that leave us?
Yes, we will be needing to move forward. We have a list with 2 personnel still on it, and we got to check to see if they're still interested, and then
Okay, and
hopefully
start the
we can
hiring
start moving
process from
forward with
that. Okay.
Yep.
Any further correspondence-related business? All right, moving on to continued review of the Merit Board rules. Old business, do we have any updates? I know that you were talking to Mr. Austin about some of the...
I did discuss this with Mr. Austin a few weeks back, and right now I really don't have anything new to update. What I'm planning on doing is producing a draft of revisions that you guys may or may not want to consider based on Attorney Austin's commentary, based on issues that have arisen in the last few months that we've considered. And then, you know, if I could get you something by next month, then that'll give us a couple months to consider it. And I think if you choose to then implement some changes, we could publish for that meeting to actually pass those changes maybe in January to start fresh with the new year, something
Sure.
like that.
Now, the last time you had mentioned that there was that the letter you received with his comments were on the day that we had approved the notes. I'm assuming you're taking care to make sure that he gets his 2 cents in on this ahead of that time?
Yeah, I'll collaborate with him prior to us finalizing.
Okay, and if you could highlight, you know, where his strong, you know, emotions one way or the other are.
Yeah.
Because I've never met 2 lawyers that agree on anything.
Good observation.
Okay. All right. New business regarding setting a hearing date for personnel action that we just met with.
I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to make a motion that we extend the date to no later than November 20th for a meeting and a hearing.
Okay, on the basis of allowing preparation time?
That gives just about 90 days. 90 days would be Thanksgiving, so I'm choosing the Thursday before that.
Okay.
And then if I may, just for the purpose of putting the law out there as we have it. So the statute that's relevant to these hearings for merit boards is Indiana Code 3683.5-17, Part C. And that provides that the firefighter, upon the preferring of charges by the chief, has 5 days to request a hearing. We did have a letter from the chief to Mr. Jenkins concerning this personnel action, and he has requested a hearing timely within that time frame. According to the statute, the hearing conducted under this subsection shall be held within 30 days after it's requested by the member. So that's the specific language of the statute. We've discussed a little bit already the fact that there's a very similar statute that governs disciplinary proceedings under a safety board, and that provides for agreed extensions between the parties. Obviously, it's the board's decision on how you want to handle that, but it's my job just to advise you on the law.
Guess we should probably get the request on the record
Yeah.
as to having the extension past the 30 days, so we'll recognize the floor.
Thank you. Good evening, Merit Commission. My name is Jacob Thornton. I am the union president, Schererville Firefighters Professional Union Local 4279. I'm here on behalf of firefighter Jenkins as his representation. I did hear the motion, and I appreciate it. But again, to formally make the request, we feel that at this time we are not prepared to proceed with a hearing, so we are respectfully requesting a continuance of 90 days in order to conduct appropriate investigations and fact-finding. Additionally, we will be using this time to seek and retain legal counsel if we deem it necessary. We believe that this extension is essential to ensure a fair and thorough process for firefighter Jenkins.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we've got a currently standing motion on the floor for that extension. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
That was easier than I expected.
There we go.
Okay.
See, that happens, nice.
Can I inquire then if the board's pleasure is to extend the hearing date? Obviously, we'll need to pin down a date at some point in time before then.
As far as legal notice, what is the requirement that we give him is,
So we have to give Mr. Jenkins 14 days notice prior to the hearing of when it's going to occur, as well as his rights at that hearing, and that's, includes the right to be represented, to present witnesses, et cetera.
okay?
We've advised him of that in the letter that he received from Chief Patterson, but just to stay in compliance with the statute, I'll want to send out a formal letter to him again 14 days before the actual hearing, so we know we're in
Set that, okay.
compliance. So I guess the question would just be, we're going to be coming back next month. Maybe if they're prepared to talk dates at that time.
And we would have two regularly scheduled, the October and November meetings would be on the docket. And I guess I would throw out there now that in the case where you find that you've got the information together, it didn't take you 90 days, if we could know a month sooner on that, and then we could get an update, I'd also appreciate to know that, because with only 14 days' notice required, I'd rather not put this off longer than we need to.
Absolutely, and we respect that decision. We'll make sure that you guys are fully informed of everything, every step of the way.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Moving on. Any other new business that you would like to bring up? Board members,
Mr. President, I've got nothing.
cut and paste? Cut and paste the video?
No, I've
Okay.
got nothing.
All right. Any fire department-related reports?
None.
Okay. Nothing else from the board? Any other business from the floor? All right.
Well, I have one thing, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's the board thing. Chief, I want to let you know that about 2-3 weeks ago, I had a family member who had a medical procedure and was in the hospital, came home, stayed the night at my house because he lives a little further away, and he had a medical issue. I had to call the Schererville Fire Department, and they came out. They handled things professionally, quickly, got him to the hospital, and luckily, he was able to come home the next day.
Nice.
And I appreciate all the work they did. One of them was a union president here, and I don't know if Mr. Jenkins was working that day or not, but no, okay. So, but it was an ambulance and a rig that showed up and did an awesome job, so I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll make sure we pass that on to the other crew. Good
And
job.
make sure you're aware that Tim wants to have one firefighter for every 1,000 people in Schererville.
I'm counting on you.
Needs to lobby, I think he needs to lobby the council. I'm just not sure.
I just mentioned I didn't have anything for this meeting. Now I,
We're going to get that on
Don't
video.
force anything out
So
of
we
him.
can just
It's on the
insert
record.
it as an appendix. All right. Motion for adjournment.
So moved.
second.
All in favor? Meeting adjourned.